Fun fact. Paulo Costa, whenever he's been able to fight on the main card of the pay-per-view, the champion that was the main event, doesn't matter how dominant they were, doesn't matter how good they were, doesn't matter any mythical fighter status, they have always lost their title. You think I'm joking? Every single time Paulo Costa is on the main card of any numbered card, okay? The champion always loses. I'm not making that up. This has been going viral on MMA Twitter. Okay? I'm going to show you all the champions that Paulo Costa inadvertently has caused to lose their title. Which is so ironic because Costa, after his only title shot, he got absolutely mollywopped by Adesanya. But if we're going off of this, Paulo Costa beat Kamaru Usman. And that's another thing, dude. The way that some of these champions were losing was like Usman versus Leon Edwards, number 1. No, number 2 is crazy. I thought that was going to break it. But this is going to be a what-if video. Because as you may have known, Paulo Costa is going to be fighting Sean Strickland at UFC 302 at the beginning of June. The main event is Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier. And let me just tell you something right now. Dustin Poirier has already gone out and said that if he's not able to win the title, if he cannot beat Islam Makhachev, at this point, this would have been his 3rd failed title shot. He says he plans on retiring from the sport. He says, I've already gained everything that I wanted to in my career. I've beaten some of the legends of this sport, but I just was never able to win a belt. If I'm not going to win a belt, I have nothing left to gain. And I agree with him there. Dustin Poirier has gotten his money fight. He got 2 money fights. He's had a title technically in the BMF belt, kind of. And he's had barn burner matchups and performances against legends like Conor McGregor, Anthony Showtime Pettis, Michael Chandler, Max Holloway 2 times. He's already done what most champions have failed to do, and that is build up a Hall of Fame resume without ever winning a title. I want you to think about that. Dustin Poirier is more guaranteed a Hall of Fame shot right now than Islam Makhachev. I don't care if that's a hot take. Resume for resume, I've already made a tier list on that. Dustin Poirier is one of the best ever. But if he becomes champion, dude, this news excited me so much, I literally ran up here to make this video really quick. I didn't know if I was going to get a video out today. But apparently I'm talking about this. Dustin Poirier, if he's able to beat Islam Makhachev, would be the most poetic end to a career that I've ever seen. The only thing that would have been better, a better end to a career, would have been Tony Ferguson KOing Islam Makhachev. Imanari rolling Islam Makhachev after throwing the sand into his eyes and winning the title. That would be the only better end of a career. Dustin Poirier walking out to sign Bright Like a Diamond. Bro. Live performance. Going in with the custom hot shot swords, bro. Goes into the octagon. Preparing that if he loses, this is the final fight of his career. Touches gloves with Islam Makhachev. They're going. Bro is getting tuned up. Gets controlled for the entirety of the first round. Lands a clean left hook. Nearly dropping Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, the little Dagestani guy he is, he's going to be shooting for another double leg. Because I swear, every single time a Dagestani fighter gets hurt slightly, they revert back to their childhood selves and they're spamming double legs. He goes for a double leg. Heads on the outside. It's sloppy. Dustin Poirier senses up a clean guillotine. And he jumps it. Taps out Islam Makhachev and becomes the champion of the world. He's won the interim belt multiple times. Beat legends like Max Holloway. As I've stated earlier on in the video. Becoming a lightweight champion after all of this would be the greatest ending of a career that I've ever seen. And dude, the stuff that would happen if he became champion, bro. I don't know what that was. But dude, if he became champion, the entirety of the lightweight division as a whole would change forever. At least for the next, year. Because now, Islam Makhachev's not getting a an immediate title shot. He won't. Islam Makhachev hasn't been dominant enough of a champion in that division to justify an immediate title shot. That's a fact, whether you want to believe it or not. So Islam Makhachev is going to have to fight somebody. He's probably going to have to fight Arman Tsarukyan. They are going to try their absolute best to gaslight the MMA fans into getting on board of a Conor McGregor. Dude, I'm like thinking about it right now because I didn't plan on doing like a what if Dustin Poirier. Like what happens after that? Dude, Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway for the BMF and lightweight title is something that would happen if Dustin beats Islam. Because Max Holloway's already stated that he would be down with going up to lightweight if featherweight doesn't end up working out. I love that. Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier for the trilogy, BMF, undisputed lightweight gold. Max Holloway also has history at the lightweight because he was going to have to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov until they put the kibosh on that. Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway for the belt, 2 belts. Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor could do another fight with Dustin Poirier. Dude, the pay-per-views that you could sell with that would be absolutely insane. Like, I don't think he should retire. I think he should be making another payday if he already wins the title. I'm 50-50 on whether he should retire afterwards. I understand why. But, like, we can still get money fights after this. I think Dustin Poirier versus Nate Diaz isn't completely out of the question. Even if Dustin loses to Islam Makhachev. Let's say worst case scenario, okay? Max Holloway loses to Ilia Topuria. For in this scenario, this has to make sense. Max Holloway loses to Ilia Topuria. He no longer wants to fight at featherweight. He goes up to lightweight for a permanent stay. Dustin Poirier losing to Islam Makhachev is going to be in that weird top 5 picture. Max Holloway comes up to lightweight, money fight, BMF title, and it's a number 1 contenders match. If Max Holloway beats Dustin Poirier, then Max Holloway can go up and potentially fight for the title next off after like an Arman Tsarukyan. Conor McGregor's busy at 170 fighting Michael Chandler. Charles Oliveira's the backup for that. We can get a Charles Oliveira versus Conor McGregor, and the co-main could be Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. Brother. You can also do Max Holloway, Conor. Dude, lightweight is so interesting right now. And lightweight gets exponentially better if Dustin can win the title. Like, understand. There's only a few fights in this sport that if I had the ability to rig it, this would be one of them. And I'm hoping the Costa curse can get it done. Again, I can't stress this enough. There has never been a champion that's been able to successfully defend their title when Paulo Costa was on that card. Nobody tell Islam. I want Islam to underestimate Dustin Poirier. And if he does end up beating Dustin, Islam Makhachev is the first dude to successfully defend his title with Costa on the same card as him. But there you go. I just want to talk about that really quick. What do you think's going to happen if Dustin Poirier can get it done against Islam Makhachev at UFC 302? How do you think the division changes? Does Islam get an immediate rematch? No, I'm already answering that for you. He wouldn't. Who does Dustin Poirier fight after that? Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, please consider a like, comment, subscribe, share the video to somebody that you think would like it. It would mean the absolute most to me. We're about to get to 10,000. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the 10,000 subscriber special. Put your ideas into the comment section down below. If you have a video suggestion, it's going to be in the Discord and description down below. And with all those shameless plugs out of the way, adios guys and have a great day.